I see a pattern. Just a few weeks ago when Bitcoin broke its all-time high, it rallied all the way to 30K. And when it broke 30K on December 30th, retail investors flooded the market. And we saw search interest for Bitcoin skyrocket on Google Trends. However, at the time when Bitcoin skyrocketed in retail interest and FOMO, Ethereum was still sitting at $700, about half of its all-time high. And it was sitting at about 30% of the search interest that it's at right now. However, not long after, Ethereum decided to follow Bitcoin and it rallied all the way to nearly its all-time high, and search interest for Ethereum over on Google Trends actually skyrocketed. However, now a lot of the altcoins are in the exact same position Ethereum was in just a few weeks ago when Bitcoin broke its all-time high. Most altcoins are either 50% or more from their previous all-time high and are nowhere near their all-time high in terms of search interest and retail FOMO. Altcoins have performed decently well recently, however I really do believe that a true altcoin season hasn't even started. I mean, compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, altcoins haven't even scratched the surface in terms of retail interest. I think an even more explosive altcoin season is among us, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why I think Cardano has the highest risk to reward ratio of any other altcoin. Now, although I think altcoins will do really well in 2021 and they haven't even started, I don't think just any altcoin will do amazing. And a perfect example of that is XRP. XRP is a very clear sign that if a coin doesn't have the proper fundamentals behind it, it simply won't rally. If you haven't heard already, we're going to be entering the Goguen era in February of 2021, which means that for the first time in Cardano's history, we're going to see smart contracts, dApps, and native tokens running on the Cardano network, which is really exciting because the Cardano team has been setting the foundation for this for the past few years. And this year, we'll see all their hard work, research, and development come together. Cardano will also, for the first time, be able to compete with Ethereum as a smart contract platform. Smart contracts on Cardano will begin with Plutus, which is the programming language used to write smart contracts on Cardano, which, as I've discussed earlier, is significantly better than Solidity, which is the programming language used to write smart contracts on Ethereum. If you have no idea what smart contracts are, I did go into a lot of details about what they are and how they work in my first ever Cardano video, which I'll link down below, and it should also pop up in the cards somewhere above. So make sure to check that out. During the Goguen era, we'll also see the launch of Marlowe, which is another smart contract building platform for Cardano. However, it doesn't require any technical experience to build smart contracts, and it doesn't even require that you know how to code. Now, why did I mention that Cardano has the highest risk to reward ratio of any investment in the crypto space right now? Well, that statement has two parts to it. One is that it has to be low risk, and two, it has to have high potential rewards. Bitcoin is probably the lowest risk investment you can make in crypto, and at the same time, its rewards are actually pretty high as well. However, at a $724 billion market cap, its potential rewards are nowhere near that of a coin like Cardano, which has a market cap of just a fraction of Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong, however, I still think that Bitcoin is probably one of the best investments you can make right now and is probably better than a lot of other altcoins. Now, moving a step up, we get to Ethereum. And Ethereum is also very low risk. It's the second most known cryptocurrency in the world, and it's pretty well known. On top of that, it has some of the smartest developers backing it, and it has thousands of crypto projects running on its network. So in my opinion, Ethereum is still a relatively low risk investment, and at the same time, it still has crazy high potential rewards. On the complete other side of the story, we have some of the really small cap coins that you can find on CoinMarketCap. So a small cap coin, which has a market cap in the hundreds of millions of dollars or even lower, has extremely high potential rewards. However, the issue with these small cap coins is that there is huge risk that's associated with them. And a lot of people try to get lucky and find the right coins that will do a 100x. However, that's basically like picking a needle from a haystack. Most of these small cap altcoins actually do end up going to zero over time. There is a very sweet spot in cryptocurrency right now, which are the coins that have proven themselves to be very safe and low risk, and at the same time have market caps that are significantly less than Bitcoin and Ethereum's. And some of those coins include Cardano, Chainlink, and Polkadot. However, I really do think that the number one spot for lowest risk, highest reward investment goes to Cardano. Sitting at just 22.5% from its previous all-time high, with a market cap of just $9.5 billion, literally less than $10 billion, Cardano seems massively undervalued to me, especially considering that its all-time high of $1.33 was reached when Cardano was literally a skeleton of what it is now. Cardano is undergoing a huge mainnet launch, Goguen, right in the middle of one of the biggest bull rallies in cryptocurrency, which just sets fuel to the fire. On top of that, Cardano is in the top 10 coins by market cap and has a price of less than $1, which is the perfect eye-catching investment for all the new retail investors entering the space. A coin under $1 will be a very juicy pick for all the new retail investors coming in, especially compared to something like Bitcoin, which is valued at like $40,000 right now, or Ethereum, which is sitting at about $1,200. Recently, Cardano moved all the way up to number 5 on CoinMarketCap, flipping Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Polkadot. However, recently, it fell back to number 8. However, I really do think that in 2021, Cardano will go back to number 5 and will also flip XRP and Tether, making it the number 3 cryptocurrency, which will again attract so much of the retail money coming into the space. Finally, and this is the real FOMO syrup, I think that Cardano will be listed on Coinbase in 2021. Last year in 2020, Coinbase added Cardano to the list of coins that they can custody. And usually when Coinbase adds a coin to the list of coins they can custody, they tend to add it on CoinMarketCap. Especially considering that Cardano is in the top 10 projects, I really do think that it's inevitable that Cardano gets listed on Coinbase in 2021. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more Cardano and cryptocurrency videos like this one, make sure to go ahead and hit subscribe. And also, if you liked this video and got any kind of value from it, then I would really appreciate if you hit that like button to help my small channel out. Also, if you're new to cryptocurrency and want to get more involved with the community, which I think is a very good idea, I left a link to my Discord server down in the description below. So make sure you go ahead and join that if you want to talk to and meet a lot of like-minded people. Finally, before you leave, I want to remind you that if you haven't already installed the best crypto tracker, then you're doing something wrong. Portfolio View is an app I developed initially for myself because I simply didn't like all the other crypto trackers on the market because they were too bloated with unnecessary features and were too complicated to use. Portfolio View is the simplest, best looking, and easiest to use cryptocurrency tracker and portfolio manager, and still has all the features you need. On top of that, there's no subscription model and it's a free app. It's only available on iOS, but I hope to launch an Android version soon. Check out the link in the description below.